What's up, guys? Crypto Savvy here. I hope everybody had a great weekend, and I want to wish you a fabulous Monday. We are going to take a look at Bitcoin and Litecoin and see if we are going to have a big rally this week or if we're going to go down and close the gap for Bitcoin. As you guys know, I don't feel we have to, and I'll explain why in the video. Another thing I want to remind you guys that we have a free Discord group in the description below the video. Definitely check it out. It's 100% free. Great community. If you want to go somewhere, hang out, learn about, and talk about crypto, that's the place to be. Also, I have some other affiliate links down there that really help the channel out. If you guys can use them, they give you some discounts. Some of them give you free crypto. Definitely check them out. Let's get into the video, see what's going on. All right, guys, as always, I want to start out by saying I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. This is my opinion and my view of the market only. Anyone that's doing any trading or investing in this market, I suggest you do your own due diligence and your own research, as this market is extremely volatile and risky. Also, keep in mind, it's still a speculative market. Don't put in more than you're willing to lose. And with that being said, if you're new here or you haven't already, definitely hit the subscribe button in the lower right-hand side of the screen. That will get you subscribed to the channel. I do daily updates every single day to keep you guys updated. Tick the notification bell to get you notified when I post new videos. And smash those likes. Also, guys, leave your comments. Let me know what you think of the video. We haven't had a claim on the t-shirt, so if you leave a comment, that also gets you entered to win the free t-shirt. We will be doing another drawing on Sunday, so make sure you leave a comment. All right, so we're going to take a look at the longer term real quick, and then we'll go into the more immediate price action. We've watched this since January. I have these two arcs drawn here. This is the bull run of 2013. Followed by the bear market. We have these four arrows representing new lows in the RSI before starting the next bull market. And as you can see, this is the bull market of 2017. And followed by the bear market. We've had four arrows representing new lows in the RSI before starting this bull market, guys. I do believe we are in the bull market. I know a lot of people are saying, you know, we could still be in the bear market, blah, blah, blah. I do not believe that. And let's look at the weekly RSI. And as you can see, I have these three trend lines drawn here. This one here is the bull market of 2013. Now, if you look, they're 4 years apart. This is 2017. This is 2021. You look at this. This is 2013 bull market followed by the bear market. We tried to get through this, had two touches of resistance on this line before breaking through, starting this bull market. This is the 2017 bull market followed by the bear market. Two touches of resistance before breaking through, starting this bull market. 4 years from here would be 2021. And we'll take another look at another chart, which is here. And this is what I've been talking about as how I believe the cycles run. And if you look over here, I have this one in 2011 marked as 1. I have this one here, 2017, marked as 1. I do believe we are in part 2 of this cycle. And if you look here, I do believe we could still see new all-time highs this year. I know a lot of people are calling for, you know, maybe 12,000 by the end of the year. Honestly, I think it's going to go much higher. I could be wrong. Remember, guys, don't trade off my opinions. But look at the RSI here. Also, I have those two circled down here also. And if you see this white trend line I have across here, we bounced off it right here, just like we bounced off it here on both of these number 2. Anyway, now let's get into Bitcoin on the weekly. As you guys know, if you watch my channel, some people are starting to call this a bull flag now. We've been calling it a bull flag since July. So if you remember in July, if you've been watching the channel, and if not, if you're new here, I had said I don't really care what happens within this, because it is a bull flag in my opinion, and once we break through, it is going to be a huge move. And obviously that is what we are looking at now. We've broken through, we've came back down, tested it for support, got support. I do believe we continue up from here, and the measured move, measuring it just as a channel, is 13.6. Now the next measured move would be measuring from the breakout right here at 5,600, measuring this as the flagpole, putting it up, and that measured move gets us to 17.7. the next measured move is from the breakout down here back in April, from 4,000, measuring that whole thing as the flagpole, putting it up to the top of the flag. That gets us up to the 19,200 area. I do believe we could be seeing new all-time highs this year, guys, and I'll show you why real quick. And I'll use the fib extension. We're going to pull out the fib extension, put it down to where this started, and if you will go up to the top of this bull flag in 2017 right here, which I do believe that we are making a giant version of the same thing, and we could have an epic bull run this year. I still believe that to be true. And if you look here, we went to 3.618, almost all the way to it. That got us to that 19.8, which was our all-time high in December. If we do the same thing over here, we go from the low up to the top of the bull flag and to the bottom where we bottomed out. We go up to the 3.618. That gets us up to actually the $46,000 mark. So if you guys been watching my channel, that I was calling the 46,000 since I think February, somewhere in there, and we were comparing it to the gold chart. Does not look like the gold chart as much anymore, but I'm still looking for this. Is the 46,000 possible? Maybe a 20% chance, but I do believe there's a 70% chance of new all-time highs yet this year. That is my opinion. Like I said, don't trade off my opinion, but let's go into the daily chart. All right, so we had some targets in here yesterday, and we'll look at that in a 4-hour, but I do want to look at what's going on kind of close up on the bull flag here. And if you guys watched yesterday, I have this trend line drawn here, which we've been bouncing off of. And my main thing here is to get above and hold above the 9,300. If we can get above the 9,300 and hold that as support, that will give us momentum to go much higher. But we have to close above the 9,300. Another thing I want to point out, if you look at right here, the volume is depleting to almost nothing right there. So that is a sign of a breakout, and I believe that'll be this little bull flag on top of the big one. And I do believe it's up from here, guys. But like I said, we have to make sure we open and close at least a 4-hour above the 9,300. Let's go into the more immediate price action. First, we'll go into the RSI. And if you look at the RSI, it does look like we are creating a bull flag in the RSI, and we have much higher we can go up here. And this is the daily, guys, keep in mind. If you guys were following along, we knew this breakout was going to go up when we broke out of this falling channel in the RSI. Going to the 4-hour, we talked about this yesterday. I do believe we had broken out of this falling channel, came back down in it, and we're making more of a broadening wedge here, and I do believe we are headed up to test the top of this channel again. If we break through that, extremely bullish, but I do believe we'll most likely at least come up to test the top of this again. Let's look at that in the price action, and we'll take a look at targets we hit yesterday. If you guys belong to the Discord, you know I put a chart in there yesterday that gave us a target where we were going to bounce, and it hit almost exact. So anyways, yesterday I had put this one in at 90.84. We went a little bit lower, and remember, this is on Coinbase, so, and it went a little bit lower. It went to 90.69. So let me get this out of our way. And as you can see, I have another trend line drawn in here, this blue one, and it looks like we are getting resistance on it. I do believe we're most likely going to break through that, and like I showed you here, come up and test the top of this falling channel. So in my opinion, we should break this today and go up and test that 9,300 again. And if we can, like I said, if we can break above the 9,300 and get that as support, I know a lot of people are calling for the gap to be filled. But remember, guys, it's filled a bunch of times this year, so everybody's waiting on it. And I do believe it is possible that that gap does not fill and it would work out perfect for how the market works because everybody's waiting on it. And then if we break up into these higher targets, those guys that are waiting will have to FOMO in. And that will be rocket fuel to fuel the rocket. Let me get rid of this trend line now. And I'm going to show you this measured move. And this is where I believe we're headed now. And that's measuring this as a falling channel. And just the move off of the channel gets us up to around that 9,700 mark. I do believe that's where we're headed now, as long as we can break the 9,300. If you guys are trading this, or if you want to learn to start trading this, I'm going to put my Bybit tutorial above my head right now. Go ahead and click that. That'll get you, kind of just give you a quick ins and outs of the Bybit. But I do trade on Bybit, and I do like to trade these breakouts. And if you guys want to do that or start trying to trade on leverage trading, and I don't suggest super high leverage trading, but you can check out that tutorial. I do have a link down below, a Bybit link. You get a $60 bonus for signing up. And yeah, if you want to practice or start trying leverage trading. But like I said, I suggest extremely low leverage if you are not used to it, until you get used to it. But anyways, that is where I think we're headed now. We'll probably get some rejection here, maybe come back all the way down to the 93. And if we get support, then continue on up to our next targets. You guys remember back here, we were getting a lot of resistance at 10.9. I think that will be the spot where we get our heavy resistance again. Once we can blow through that, then we're looking at our higher targets. This target here, I have measured from the breakout. And if we take the bull flag or the flagpole, put it up to the bull flag, that gets us up to around the 12,002 range. So these are the targets I'm looking at for our upper. And remember, we do have these lower targets in here, which are the Fibonacci retracements of this move. If we do go fill the gap, these are most likely the targets we're looking at. If we can't get above and hold above the 9,300, I have the first one at 89, then 85.50, and then 8,000. But like I said, if we can get above and hold above this 9,300, we're definitely looking more at these higher targets. Let's go into Litecoin. And don't forget, guys, my wife's webpage is open, inkyourimage.com. Check it out. It's another way to support the channel. It's got awesome crypto gear in here, shirts, hats, t-shirts, coffee mugs, aluminum signs. She can put any crypto you want, or any picture, or any saying, or anything you want on these, not just what you see here. She also has keychains and can do hoodies. Just hit her up in the contact. And like I said, another way to support the channel. All right, looking at Litecoin. We were talking about this in the group last night, and I said it was looking bullish. Looked like it was ready to break out, and that we have. As you guys know, if you've been watching, the measured move I have off of this falling wedge is the $114 range. I also believe that if Bitcoin sees new all-time highs this year, we can still see new all-time highs in Litecoin. So looking at down here, I was looking at this as a bull flag, which it does look like we have broken out. The measured move off that is the 72.79, which would also line up with the 200 EMA. Guys, I'm going to switch back over to Bitcoin real quick because I forgot to show you. The EMAs are still looking extremely bullish on Bitcoin. As you can see, our 8 and our 13 have crossed our 55 EMA. 21 seems to be working its way up. Within maybe by the end of this week, that'll cross, and that's extremely bullish. Look at the 4-hour in the EMAs, and they're all coiled up right here. Does look bullish though to me. So all right, back in Litecoin, and the same thing in Litecoin. If we look at the EMAs here, guys, all the smaller ones are our support. The 55 has been our resistance. If we can break through this 55, which is around $61, test it for support, get support, then I believe we're headed up to our $72 range. Look at the RSI, and the RSI is looking good, guys. We've been talking about this rising channel, came out of it in a falling channel. And if we can close this daily outside of this falling channel, that's extremely bullish, guys. But it has to close outside of this. As you guys know, if you watch my channel, this RSI by the end of the day could suck back in. But if it closes outside, super bullish. going to the 4 hour. All right, so we were looking at this as a falling broadening wedge. We popped out of, came back down in, and we were talking about popping back out yesterday, which we have done today. Looks like we'll probably come back down and test this for support before continuing up. And if we break through, that's more bearish case, and we'll take a look at the price action. We also had a target on Litecoin yesterday. It's gone now, but I had it down here around the 57, I think it was, but we almost hit that exactly too, and we've been looking for a breakout of this bull flag or falling channel, whichever way we look at it. But right now I do believe, measuring this as a falling channel, our first target here is going to be that $63 range. I do believe that's where we're headed now. We may get a little bit of more sideways action and then continue up, but that is my target as of right now. I also have a higher target, which is measuring this whole move from this breakout down here as a flag pull, put it up to the top, and that gets us up to that 71.76. And this is the target off of the daily 72. So between 71 and 72 is what I'm looking at here, guys. And that doesn't mean we get there today. We'll probably come up here, play in this area for some time, maybe get some sideways action, move up. But I believe this week could be an extremely bullish week. So, but yeah, that's what I'm looking at now. But remember, there's also these, if this becomes a fake out and it comes back around, which I don't think it is, but if it was to, we have these lower targets on the fib retracements right here. We're to curl back over. We got support at 55 and then the 53.84 and then final one at 50. So, but like I said, guys, it's looking pretty bullish, looking pretty good to me. We will see how today plays out. Like I said, I know a lot of people are expecting the Bitcoin gap to fill. It doesn't have to. Do remember that it does not have to fill. There's nothing saying it has to fill. And I believe that could be a nice trick to keep people waiting on it to fill. And then, like I said, once we pass 10,000 or whatnot, they will have to FOMO in, continuing the push up, fueling the rocket ship. So I appreciate you guys stopping by. Don't forget to check out inkyourimage.com. Also, click the Crypto Savvy logo above my head to get you subscribed to the channel. I will leave that Bybit tutorial right here too, so you can check it out if you want to get into leverage trading. Remember, I do have a link to that below in the description where you get a $60 sign-up bonus. I also have a Prime XBT one that gives you a 35% bonus for signing up. So definitely check them out. Thanks for stopping by, guys. Have a great day. Don't forget to smash the likes, leave your comments, and I will see you later.